two, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey everybody, it's Robin Nolan, and today I'm joined by my good friend Chris Quinn.
Alright.
Great rhythm player, and we're on tour in the UK at the moment, but we wanted to get a message to you and a video to you about Black Friday because I've got this amazing bundle that we put together called Hot Solos for Cool Tunes, and the end result is that it's going to help you improvise freely, the fun and easy way. And we're going to play some music for you in this video, showing you the kind of things that you can learn in this bundle. And if you want to go to gypsyjazzblackfriday.com, that's where all the info is, and that's where you can grab my best deal of the year. And yeah, it's called Hot Solos for Cool Gypsy Jazz Tunes, and let's play some music from these courses. There's 7 courses. I've got my notes with me here. Minor Swing, Swing Gitan, All of Me, Lulu Swing, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Coquette, Honeysuckle Rose, and Joseph Joseph. So in this vid, we're going to play a little taste of solos on those tunes, and this is the kind of thing that you will be learning from the comfort of your own home. Let's play a little bit of music on Minor Swing. So the system that I use is a 3-stage system, 3-step system, and the first solo is simple and melodic.
Nice.
Right. The second solo is a little bit more impressive and hip, and the third solo is always chords and octaves, right? So if I do a simple solo, then this is what you can learn in solo number 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3. So you can see that it was just using little melodic phrases, using these bends like this. Like one good bend you can do on A minor is just
Nice.
bending to that,
Yeah.
that minor 9. And it doesn't take a lot of chops or technique, it's just getting that bend. Another one is on the D minor. Right? So these are the kind of things that you're going to learn in solo number 1. Solo number 2 will be a little bit more kind of modern and hip. Let's have a little go at that. 2, a 1, 2, 3. So you can see there that there's some really cool lines in it. For example, one of the arpeggio kind of lines that I use on A minor is, right, I use it all the time, and that's in solo number 2. And the whole point why this system works is that it actually puts licks and arpeggios in a musical context. Mm-hmm. So usually you kind of learn an arpeggios, you know, G major, C major and stuff out of context, or you might learn some E7 licks. But in this system, what I think works best is that it's actually pertaining to tunes. So I've kind of helped you put the cool licks and arpeggios together as a workable solo within Minor Swing, within Coquette, within all these tunes in this system, in this bundle. You'll learn it this way, so it's really cool. Give you a taste of some crunchy chords, crispy chords, and power octaves. So it sounds something like this on Minor Swing. 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. See that the chords always sound great, right?
Beautiful. Swings, it swings, you know.
Absolutely. When I'm doing a solo, you know, live on a gig, I usually start kind of simple and melodic, like solo number one, and then I kind of progress to kind of getting a little bit more kind of fancy and hip. And then my solo usually ends on a load of kind of, crispy chords and octaves. So this kind of system gives you that complete picture in a manageable and playable way. And of course, this whole bundle comes with video lessons that you can slow down. They all come with tab, right? So you can follow the tab so your fingers are in the right place. And it's just a really great way to learn. By the way, this whole bundle has only been available to Gypsy Jazz Club members so far. So this is an opportunity for you to get all this good stuff and actually learn how to improvise the Gypsy Jazz way outside of the club. So it's a really great opportunity. And ultimately, this bundle is like 10 courses for the price of one. Because it's the Black Friday weekend and Cyber Monday, it just gives you a great opportunity to kind of jump in. And if you are a beginner, don't worry, because each of the first solos starts out really simple. And you can just start, and it's step by step. So it gives you a kind of plan instead of kind of skating around YouTube. So let's give you a taste of some of the other tunes. We've got Swing Gitan. If you've heard this tune before. So Swing Gitan is a big jam tune in the Gypsy Jazz repertoire. And again, we do this 3 solo system. So hot solo number 1, simple melodic, hot solo number 2, hip and cool, right? Hip and impressive. And then solo number 3, again with those crunchy, crispy chords and power octaves. So, when you're improvising on a tune like Swing Gitan, the first chord, G minor, right? And you got to go to A7, right? So you've really got to kind of know what you're doing there. And you might learn arpeggios, But these solos will give you tastes and bits of arpeggios and licks, but in a more musical way. So, the first solo would sound something like this. 2, 1, 2, 3. D7. A flat. So the solo number 1 is always looking for that melodic way into the impro, and it really helps me when I'm playing live as well to not only think about shredding and playing fast, but to have really cool melodic ideas that will always sound really beautiful. Crispy chords on Swing Gitan sound great. Octaves. So it's all there. And this is all tabbed out. Each video you can just study one at a time at your own pace, of course. You have lifetime access to this whole bundle in the comfort of your own home. Let's give you a taste of some more music, and please leave us comments here. Let me know if you've got any questions about this. As you know, I'm always here to help. All of me, big jazz standard. We played it last night in Liverpool, and you've got to know your way around all of me. You've got C, E7, a lot of chords moving around. Let's play a little bit of all of me, and then I'll show you some ideas that you can use using this kind of system to give you confidence when you're soloing. So all of me is the one. So you've got C, E7, the chords are moving fast, and I know that us improvisers, that can be tricky, right? Navigating through a sequence which goes, you know, C, you're in E7, but you're always trying to catch up with the chords. So if you learn these 3 hot solos using this system, it gives you something that, you know, you can actually play.
Kind of gives you some what, like, kind of sentences in music. It gives you some that
it's
you
like
can chop up.
It's like the difference between a dictionary, right, and a phrase book. So in a phrase book, you can actually kind of walk in the bar and say, "Hey, how you doing? I'd love to have a drink, please." But in the dictionary, it would be like, "How are you doing?" and "Drink, please." You know what I mean? So it kind of puts it together.
Yeah. So rather than being theory, like just loads of theory, it's this is learn this and it will work immediately.
It's true.
Which is,
it's true.
I actually will cut in and say, you know, most of the gypsy jazz that I've learned was from yourself over the years.
Wow.
And it's made me a much better player. So thanks. I appreciate that.
That's cool to hear.
So I'm actually, as well as a player with Robin, I'm also a student over the years. So really happy about that. So it's a privilege to be here. So what's next?
Great. Yeah, all of me. So I've got some great ideas for all of me for you. Crunchy chords, octaves, hip and impressive, simple melodic, right? It's all waiting for you in the Black Friday offer. Just go to gypsyjazzblackfriday.com. There must be a link by this video. You can grab this deal. It's incredible. The best deal of the year. It's a 90% saving or something like that. 10 courses for the price of 1. And you'll get all this goodness that you can study at home to improve at your own pace. And you know, the ultimate result is that you can walk into a jam session, or next time you play with your mate, you can actually feel like you know what you're doing. And it's such a beautiful feeling when you've got stuff that you know is going to work instead of always guessing, you know, and that's what I'm helping you with. Another tune in this system is Coquette. You know Coquette?
Yeah.
Cute tune in D major, right? And this one is like D, 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 E minor 7, A7. By the way, in these courses, you'll also get the chords, right? So we do a chord study, you get the chord shapes so you can learn the progression. Because if you're going to improvise, you really need to know the chords, right? So you've got to learn the chords. And then once you've learned the chords, that's when you go to solo number 1. And like I say, it's melodic and simple, and it would sound like this. 2, 3, 4. Right? Simple. Right? It's always going to be playable, and with a little bit of practice, you'll be actually playing that and sounding really, really cool. Let's go to another tune. Honeysuckle Rose, big jazz tune. So Honeysuckle Rose, you've got that G minor 7, C7, G minor 7, C7. One tip for that, instead of always thinking G minor, C7, I just think C7. So when he plays, he might play G minor 7, C7, G minor 7, C7. I will just think C7. And one really strong rhythmical idea you can use on C7 is literally just to play the C, a fret above, a fret below, and then the thing itself, and it would sound like this: 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're at the F. So C7. Then you're at the F. So simple things like that will really help you because they're playable, and I use them all the time on the gigs. You hear me playing that all the time.
I've always wondered what you were doing, so now I know.
Exactly.
That's a good one.
Joseph, big tune, gypsy jazz repertoire. Sometimes it's played really fast. There's some. Goes like that. So you've got to have ideas at a fast tempo that works over these chord changes: A minor, E7, D minor. And for example, I sometimes use quotes in my solo. So one idea that works, putting on the Ritz quote sounds great. There's lots of other quotes in these solos. And basically, if I'm honest, you know, I've borrowed some of these licks from the great Stockel Rosenberg, the playable ones, some from Burelli Lagren, again, the playable ones, obviously some from Django Reinhardt, and again, these are going to be the playable ones, so you're not sat there for months just trying to learn one lick. And then some of my own, which I think, you know, that you'll really like and are really useful. So you've got this bundle, Hot Solos for Cool Gypsy Jazz Tunes. It's 7 tunes, right? 7 big tunes in the repertoire, each with 3 hot solos. So once you go through this, you know, those 7 tunes, you can really own them, and you can learn lots of cool licks, arpeggios and lines in context of music, right? So it will really help you. Now, to make this a super easy decision for you, if that wasn't easy enough, we've got a little bonus package which is all about Django Reinhardt, our hero. And on top of all those solos and all the chords that you learn for those 7 tunes, you're also going to learn Nuage, one of Django's big tunes. You're going to learn Duke and Dukey, we're going to play it in a sec, that he dedicated to Duke Ellington, and also Jangology. So check these 3 tunes out, okay? We'll play you a little bit of each. Nuage. And not only will you learn the melody and the chords like Chris is playing, so you really understand that tune, but you'll also learn these solo arrangements I put together like this. Right, so there's 2 solo arrangements of Nuage, the campfire version, which is the simplified one, and that one, which is called Carnegie Hall.
Ah, nice.
Right? So the Nuage package is beautiful, and that's just a bonus on the 7 courses, right? For the hot solos for cool tunes, right? And here we go with Jangology, such a cool tune. But it is a bit of a pain in the ass to solo over it, so you'll learn some really cool little solos and quotes that will work for you on Jangology. And the other tune that's in the bonus package, right, about Django Reinhardt is Duke and Dukey.
Oh, I love this one.
We've been playing this on these gigs recently, and we start the show with this song, and this is what you're going to learn. kind of like, and it's got really interesting chord progression. It's just like C major for 2 bars, C diminished, right, and then D half diminished, or F minor 6, and then back over to C. So again, you're going to learn the melody, you're going to learn soloing ideas. It's just a really complete course to get that one under your belt. So just to recap what's going on here, I'm sitting here, it's Robin Nolan, by the way, sitting with my buddy Chris Quinn, and we wanted to let you know about my Black Friday offer, which is my best deal of the year. It's hot solos for cool tunes, where you will learn the simple and fun way how to improvise. Seriously, whatever you've done before, this will work for you. It's worked for everybody in the Gypsy Jazz Club, and now it's available outside the Gypsy Jazz Club.
Well, it worked for me.
Yeah, right.
Seriously, it worked for me. I mean, I'm not just saying that. You know, like many people all over the world, I can't recommend it highly enough. You know, if you want to learn how to play gypsy jazz, to improvise solo, play the rhythm like me, whatever you want, it's all in there. So I'm just, you know, hope you don't mind me cutting in and saying that.
Not at all.
But, yeah, I mean, you couldn't do any worse. No, sorry, you could do any better.
That sounds better.
You couldn't do any better than doing it, because you'll learn a lot, and it's great. It works. I mean, I've gone through the systems myself, and I've learned a lot, and I still am. So thanks, Robin.
Man, it's my pleasure.
Yeah.
That's the good thing. I know this works, and even if you are a beginner or you're coming from blues or classical or country or folk, it works for guitarists, right? And it doesn't matter what guitar you got. You don't have to have a gypsy guitar. Get the bundle, get this Black Friday thing, and then you are in. You're going to learn how to play gypsy jazz guitar. You're going to learn how to improvise. You're going to learn the repertoire, and it will make a big difference in your life. You'll feel great that you finally cracked this gypsy jazz thing, because it's doable, and I know that you can do it. Let's play a little bit more. So go to gypsyjazzblackfriday.com. We're only open this weekend for this deal. It won't come back, right? This is my best deal of the year. Grab it now. I think it's only $97. You can get all this. You can get the 7 courses, hot solos for cool tunes, on all these tunes, right? Minus swing, swing gitan, all of me, Lulu swing, coquette, honeysuckle rose, and Joseph Joseph. 3 hot solos on each of those tunes, plus all the chords, backing tracks, tab, and then the Django Reinhardt bonus package, Nuage, Djangology, Juke and Juke. You're going to get all this under your fingers, and it will bring you a lot of pleasure, and you'll prove to yourself that you can actually play this music. So let's go out with a bit more music. Thanks for watching this video. Grab the Black Friday offer as soon as you can, okay? Do yourself a favor. You're gonna love playing this music, and you know I'm here to help. And I've been sitting here with Chris Quinn, and please leave us a comment below. You know that I'm gonna get in and help you out. So let's play. What should we play? Lulu Swing. This is another tune that's in the package. This is super cute. Thanks for watching the video. You know the drill. Have a go. Take it slow. We always do. Stay inspired and take advantage of this amazing Black Friday offer. Grab all the goodies, get playing, and stay inspired. All the best from me and Chris.
Cheers.